Hello and welcome back to your personal code of conduct. This is Dayo, and it's another week of me not having anything to offer, not to myself, or maybe feeling like I don't have anything to offer, but that just doesn't make sense because I was kind of productive on Saturday, useless on Sunday, and useless during the week because my brain wasn't fucking working and I was sitting down just looking at the screen, not doing any work because my brain was tired. I should get a jacket to keep in the office just to stop from being cold. God, I don't know. And I did exercise this morning. It felt great. Like I hadn't been breathing well. My lungs were so clear after. I was like, yay, Dayo is back in business. But then I ate a whole cake, I drank yogurt, and let's just say I ate well. About 3,000 calories comfortably. I don't know. I just want to go back to having thighs that touch each other when I walk. Even though I'm still much skinnier than NYSA, it's just that's the reason why I started working out in the first place. Because thick thighs are a hassle. Off points, too much detail, weirdness. Yeah. How did my week go? I think I even have to freaking go back and check what the fuck I was talking about last week, which I can't do now because I'm already recording and I'm recording on my phone. And I was like, oh, maybe I'd pick up my laptop. I'd record on Saturday or something. I'd pick up my laptop. I'd re-record the first page of Finding Issue. I think I found a generic Xiangxia novel to base my finding. It's just the plot line is going to be completely different, but the pacing and the structure. I think I found a generic Xiangxia novel that I can follow through. It's just this is what happens. Expatiate on the world, tell the story. This is how this is happening. This is the story. But I also try to read Western high fantasy I'm used to, because I like the way proper novels are structured, not web novels where they're telling you every single detail. Proper novels, but I still wasn't how do I start a story and get it going unless I can replicate the flow? I think I should photocopy somebody's chapter at a time, read a chapter of a novel, write my own story with the flow of that chapter, then say it out. I don't know. That is the challenge for next week, Saturday, I think. Do I want to put it on this podcast? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a re-recording the first one. But I'll probably do rewriting of the Stormlight Archive, the first one. But the thing is that it was so slow to get to the juicy bits. I never realized how fucking web novels and fan fiction is drama all the way, but proper books take so long to get to the juicy bits, and I'm like, how did I survive this? And I'm I need to go back to being an intellectual, someone with a wide vocabulary and all that bullshit. It's very reading proper books. They talk about proper thematic experiences, and the politics feel as long drawn as real life politics. But God, I'm already used to the brainlessness of fan fiction and web novels. Oh my God, this is trash. Anyways, I was going to go back to my roots of Googling a topic I wanted to talk about, reading a blog post, and using that to organize my thoughts. And this blog post is How to Handle the Stress of Planning Your Future. It's by Mental Health America. So I think I found a good one. We're going back to our roots, reading a blog post, finding it's by Mental Health America. So this article was authored in partnership with WikiHow. What the fuck? Okay. Planning your future is exciting. Yes, I do well of the exciting bits. So cool. I know I have mentioned it definitely on this podcast, but there's this fantastic thing. I my imagination of getting a tropical colonial style house. Because I liked the way, or maybe a Nigerian interpretation of a tropical colonial style house. If you look at older colonial level buildings, the pre-independence era buildings, that survey building of Balinde, the way Bushiri Court is to look colonial houses in VI or Apapa. I like the vibe, the energy, the like the fan placement, the wooden flooring, the pools at the back, the cactus. I like the vibes, but I also really like the dramaticness of like African infrastructure, like not even African, Yoruba to be specific, like, cause like I wouldn't even want to call it like anything close to the roundish Rwandan one or to like the flat top Hausa northern ones. No, it's like very low roofed, like pre-Yoruba civil war that led to the mass exodus of slaves to Brazil. I don't know, Dayo doesn't know history. I'm a science student, they didn't teach me that. I don't even think they taught history properly in this country. I don't know. But like pre-colonial interaction, Yoruba architecture, like I only know very little about it because like there's very little like topic out there. Mostly you just have like square and thatch roof, and they're like, no, we used to have much lower roofs. And I was like, there's just something in the vibe. So I'll be like a main like British colonial style house. See me like just in the first sentence of the book of the blog, a main British colonial style house, and like 2 activity sheds, maybe a bar and whatever, that will have like pre like first contacts, like what contacts with the West Yoruba culture houses, that kind of vibe, or maybe we'll switch it out for Indonesian like bamboo roofs. See the things that Dayo is talking about, the need for money, why she lives in a square that is tinier than a Hong Kong prison apartment. and she's paying ridiculous rents for it to be as per like third world income earner standard. The rents are ridiculous. But then again, she's ordering takeout every day. So planning your future is exciting, but it can only be really stressful. Like that's the thing. The fantasies of what to do with the money is there, but like the money, making the money and having fun while doing it is the stressful part. What the fuck? I'm not a college student. I graduated from the university. I was going to like say the full name of my university, but I don't want to. From university not 4 years. It's going to be 4 years in November. And fuck. Okay, I'm not counting NYC. NYC is like a thing we have to do. And I began my NYC in like, I don't know, March. Yeah, I began it in March. So there was like a whole ass 6-month break. And a whole year of my life I wasted by not being a responsible human and learning how to code earlier. Fuck. Then I was unemployed for like 4 months after NYC. Then I worked from September to May. Then I was unemployed for 2 months because I quit my job. And obviously, like if you follow the podcast, you know the day I was going to quit my job and how enthusiastic I was and all that bullshit. Like, was any Thursday, it was cool. I think I on my old not stolen phone, there's a video of me like walking. It was raining that day. I was so happy. So it was May, and I quit my job. Got another job in June. I think that was like, and I kind of got comfortable, and I have been in the same place from June. So wow, it's been a year. Wow. Fuck, I still feel very lost. And I'm like, it's time for me to get myself again. But like I won't say like, remember this is third world salary, but like I make too much money to just randomly hop off and quit, and I'm getting too old to randomly hop off and quit. I'm 24, I'm not 20. Like when I finished university, I'm not 21. Like when I finished NYC, I am not 22. Like when I was like, fuck this very low paying job. Like I wasn't like, it was when I hit 23 in my very low paying job, like just slightly above like third world minimum wage in this country is like, what the fuck. Oh yeah, I remember it's like $40 like, I think a month, because especially now our currencies, so it was like just above minimum wage. But then like I think it was like $400, was it $320? So it was like about like $100 as a college graduate. And I was like, what the fuck. And I'm just like, no. It's just stressful, man. It's just so fucking stressful. And I'm like, I need a plan to improve myself, to find stability. God, did you hear that? To find stability and to go like upward and have like, I don't know, to feel secure, to feel safe. I remember like talking in like December last year, and I was like, how safe I'd feel in January, how everything is finally getting its shit together, how I have direction, and how I had peace, and how I was going to like ask somebody out. That did not. No, Like, I don't even have the stability, and I don't think I even speak to the person enough to even, like, remotely consider liking them anymore. So, like, Finiki Dayo, wow, see yourself. Stories on the internet, and not even, okay, yeah. And I think, okay, let's just go straight to the story. Not me going off point. I had to say, next is focus on your day-to-day experience. It can be easy to become overwhelmed by the thoughts of the future as you start planning ahead. Take time out of your day to appreciate where you are right now. Okay, bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't apply to me. But I think this is very important to me, seeing the fact that I feel like I need to take time every day. Maybe like when I get to the office and I have breakfast, I'm a breakfast child. I will sit down and tell myself, okay, what do I want to have achieved today? Like, where do I want to have gone? What do I want to have done? And how do I want to express myself? What projects how do I want to showcase myself? I think one thing is I need to first find like maybe a remote opening, and what do these people want? Maybe because I don't want to be like junior, so I need to, because I don't even think I have time. I'll be 25 next year, and fuck, 5 months to 25, fuck, and that's old. Considering somebody who acts essentially like a 15-year-old, that is old as fuck. It's been a decade since I was 15. Jesus. I don't know. So it's like, it's not like I expect myself to have billions and billions, but like I want to feel like financially secure. But then again, the way the world is fucked, and like the whole world might go into war and everybody can die, and my own worry about money and my own worry about like promotions and stability and structure might go to hell. But who cares? Like, no. China's not going to attack the US. Taiwan's going to be fine. Ukraine will have peace, and nobody's going to be dragged into a war. Hopefully. Fuck. I don't believe anything I'm saying, but that's not the point. Like, consumed so much by every little thing going on in our lives, then consumed a lot by the massive things that don't affect us at all. And you can't focus on anything because you're focusing too much on the small things, too much on the large things. And you can't just be like what your brother says, like, yeah, like, people are going to be shit, work is going to be shit, and like, even if you find the actual activity fantastic, you need to understand that it's work, and work is not you. It's like one of the things you do at work might be you, but like, you can't define yourself by work. My future is positive. I think it's fabulous. It's in dollars. Can you tell I'm a third world? Yes, I'm a third world. That's why I'm like, yeah, my future is in dollars. And I think I want to be a tourist. I want to go to places. I want to have nice food. I want to work out in nice places. I want to not live in a cupboard. Like my says girl who's like willingly going to a cupboard to record a podcast. But like, cupboard, I don't think it's a cupboard, it's a wardrobe. It's like, we always used to mention, and whatever, it's a wardrobe. And I was literally going there to record a podcast. It's like, avoid echoes and noise and bullshit. And like, I don't know, avoid comparing yourself. I do this shit a lot, especially like everybody kind of unconsciously has this plan to like improve themselves. Like, we don't feel stable and safe where we are, we don't feel solid, and we feel getting yelled at, even though this person is well aware of our positions and whatever and whatnot. And sometimes we feel guilty for not working, but it feels like people are doing more than others to get themselves out of like this situation. People are doing more than others to get themselves, and that's why I feel like if you get married or you put yourself in, like, if you get married at this point, oh god, I hope none of my friends getting married are listening to, but like, if you like where I am and you get married, it's like you now have like more incentive. But then again, okay, no, I not saying it out loud made me realize you actually don't have more incentive. It's if you have children that you're forced to stay in one place. So once you get married, you might actually get like yourself like a whole ass cheerleader for you to continue like putting yourself first and getting things fantastic and moving forward and being like an awesome person. Putting yourself forward, getting yourself like you might find a cheerleader. You guys will push yourself aggressively in your career, and like, I think it's once you have children and you find yourself like, I don't know, maybe your ambitions dying, or maybe you might be even become more driven to to get yourself out of this situation because you don't want your children to suffer. I don't know. I just realized that my misconceptions were wrong. Ambition is not a function of like the individuals who you are attaching yourself to right now. So yeah, fix yourself. The thing is, try not to get discouraged if you can't find a job. Right? This is meant for college students. Like, what the fuck? Like, they didn't even like put it like, oh, it's for college students. But like, I have a job, you know. My job is not an internship or like whatever. My plan is to feel confident in what I know, so I can find like a remote position indoors and like never have to leave my house. But I need to like have a proper gym membership because I don't want to have fat thighs. I like running. I like the feeling of cardio when these like air is rushing through your lungs and you're pulling as much oxygen as you can. It feels fantastic. But there you are, not able to. Oh, so this is how I was able to record like ridiculously long podcasts, because like I'm talking about something I'm reading. It's like you have a script. It feels like you have a script. It's like, so it's not just about me having abs or skinny fat. It's just like I like the feeling of being alive. I like running in the morning, skipping in the morning. Go to graduate school. I don't know if I want a graduate school, but I feel like I will do that eventually, maybe when I hit 30. I feel like that's a reasonable time to start a master's. But like I want to have like at least I don't know, like good experience and being able to prove that I have the competence, the capacity to learn. And I feel like my age right now is the time to be an expert. It's the time. And the things I keep not doing these things, like it's like when it boils down to it, it's like my ambition is not enough. Oh my god, this is like it's so lame. It's like when it boils down to it, I'd rather scroll on YouTube, or I'd rather like not be serious. I'd rather read fan fiction. I'd rather pretend like my fears are not a thing. And like it's when like I'm hit by the aggressive realization that I want, like, okay, this is why you want to improve yourself, this is why you want to go forward, this is what you're running away from, that I remember and ginger comes up again. I'm like, I will never be treated like this again. But then the steam slows down, which is just bullshit. Visit your college what the fuck, this is so uni centric and I'm done with it. What the fuck? Let's look for another. This did not help me. Fine. Okay, let's just use this next one. Tiny Buddha. I remember I used to like have a lot of Tiny Buddha like stuff for the personal code of conduct. Like earlier when I first started, before it became like vlog style, which is still kind of a vlog, but like I have whatever. How to choose peace instead of stressing about the future. If you worry about what might be and wonder what might have been, you ignore what is. No, seriously, what the fuck? Like, and you're telling me free download, 15 things you can't control, what you can control, worksheet, get it now. Okay, after I do kind of want to download it. I was about to get mad about the pop-up, but like, actually do kind of want to download. Oh, fuck. Like, why are you using me for lead generation now? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not downloading it again, like. But like what it is I want to achieve that would make me useful, I want to be able to auto Google shit. I should go and ask like somewhere on Reddit. Like Reddit is the best place for me to ask. I need to learn how to like auto Google a list of names. I don't know if it's like whatever. No. I was happy to be helpful and supported my loved one. Lockdown was regular. I felt like a failure. No. I like having answers and it was driving me crazy. Just because life isn't fitting my plans, what am I doing something wrong? Breathe. Be intentional. This is one thing. Be breathe. Be intentional. Be intentional. I need muscle. Like I don't like having like body parts flop over the place because it's not muscle to hold them together. Focus on abundance and not scarcity. I feel bad spending money. Even like I feel like the way I spend money is irresponsible, like really fucking irresponsible. But like, it's coming together. I think. I don't know. I spent like 70k in like 3 weeks. I'm talking in Naira, please. So my country sport. So that's like right now with today's exchange rate, that's about $100. But then again, do I earn? I earn like $500 in this like economy, which is really good money for like this country. But like if this economy was brought there, I'd be earning like $1,000. You know, like my income just halved. Bullshit. But like whatever. Take good care of yourself. Yes, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to have clear skin, a nice ass, strong thighs that don't touch each other. Like, but maybe if they touch each other, they'd move with tension because you have massive thighs. But they don't. Ignore that. Let go. What am I letting go of? Well, I have my own expectations. I want stability. I want space. I don't want to be here in traffic. I don't want to have. I want a podcast room. An Italian trip planner who lives in a triangle between Italy, Brazil, and California. Fuck you. What am I saying? Well, I don't know. It has been a personal code of conduct. I just sat down here, vented. But I did improve last week. Let's look at the positive of last week. I did... I don't remember what I set out to do last week, but I think I did like a good portion of it. Like I made sure I kicked that off my list on Monday. Like when I write a list, like even though I never ever go down list, like the first 5 things I make sure I go through. Like my ginger is enough to hold me through that. Then on Saturday I went far in like, oh no, I just want to have any dashboard, any random dashboard. But the things I didn't have a stakeholder that wanted things, and I was like, oh fuck. What it is you want to see. And things I totally forget that my business expertise and my area of expertise and understanding like the business of investment management is a long time coming. It's like it's 7 months of exposure to the business and doing like various things for the business that I keep forgetting. I keep not like understanding myself or respecting myself when I get frustrated with other data sets. Can you tell me, data scientist? Fuck. Well, it has been a personal code of conduct. Have a productive week. I hope this sounded good. I'm recording this in a wardrobe, surrounded by clothes, hoping to have less noise, which I doubt that will happen. Oh well, have a productive week. Fuck, what this thing? Ugh. This thing won't go off. Okay, well, my phone locked itself, and I know you can see here, and I'm not editing shit. Oh god, bye.